Hey everybody, Pops in the Jungle here. We've all heard about the sad story about Renee Good. Um, just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about this. This was a horrible thing that happened. Um, I don't think that this ICE officer had the intention when he went into work that day of going in and killing somebody. People, you have to realize that when you take a life, you see that event every single day for the rest of your life. It haunts you, regardless of if it was justified or not. So he's going to have to live with this for the rest of his life. In the meantime, we have I don't think those are one or three children that no longer have a mom because of this. Super, super sad. You have to realize too, folks, when you're dealing with law enforcement and you're obstructing or not, you're not adhering to commands that the officers are giving you. These guys have specialized training, right? They want to go home to their families at the end of the day. Personal experience, I went through and did a couple of Citizens Police Academy training courses. I did one with the city of Plano. Fantastic. These guys are great. What a bunch of great pros these guys are. This is a police department. When you see a police car drive by in the city of Plano, everybody waves to them because, at least in my neighborhood, we loved our police officers. I also did a Citizens Academy with the city of Leander, which is down by Austin. Another great group of people. Part of that training is a shoot, don't shoot exercise. The city of Plano, we did a number of scenarios. I think it was like in 90 seconds or something like that. We had to rush through these things to kind of give us an understanding of what kind of decisions had to be made in a super fast amount of time. And we failed miserably. I think almost every single one of us either shot the wrong person or got shot or whatever by not being able to make those split-second decisions. It's tough. Same thing with the city of Leander. I had a little bit better understanding when I went through that training because of my training that I had gone through with the city of Plano. But these guys are trained to try to make it home to their families at the end of the day. Obstructing them from doing their job is not helping. You have two ladies that drove across the country for the sole purpose of obstructing ICE so that they could get a really nice video, or whatever their end result was going to be. It wasn't so that she could die at the end of the day. I don't completely blame her either. There was so much going on outside of her driver door. I don't think she even realized there was somebody standing in front of her. But then again, this ICE officer too, if you listen to the news, he had an experience, 6-7 weeks before where he was drugged by a car. So he was no way going to let that happen again. And if you saw how fast everything happened, it happened pretty quick. He pulled that gun out super fast and fired around, striking her, killing her. Not a good thing. So kids, people out there, when a police officer gives you instructions, please adhere to what they're telling you to do. When I was a smart aleck teenager, we used to mess with our police. I used to live in Van Nuys, California. I've been pulled out of the car. I've been thrown down on steaming hot blacktop, spread eagle on the ground, handcuffed. One time I was messing with the cops, pretending like I was a bad guy running in. They grabbed me. They threw me up against a wall that just happened to be stucco, scratched the whole side of my head, arrested me, let me out 20 minutes later. I don't hold it against them because I deserved what I got because I was being a jerk to the police department. So train your kids to yes, sir, no, sir. Just do what you're told. Number one, especially if you've got children, why would you put your children at risk by not having a mother anymore, by just having so much anger and rage inside of you that you had to go out and do this? Our politicians and our media are just putting us against each other so hard. CNN, Fox News, back and forth. We used to be one nation under God, guys. Where were you guys when Obama, who was also using ICE, was deporting people? Were you there? No, you weren't. Biden deported people using ICE. Basic same tactics, everything else. Were you there then? No, you weren't there then. Why are you there now? Why are you there now? We all know the answer. Because Trump and the Republicans are in office. There's a lot of hate for Trump. There's a lot of hate for the Republicans right now. It's gotten so many people so angry that they just want to scream out at the world. And our politicians and our media are stoking the flames. It's good news to have people at odds with each other. I was going to start a news channel. It was going to be called Pops in the Jungle's Good News Channel. Couldn't get it off the ground because I couldn't get any sponsors. Nobody wanted to sponsor good news. But when you have tragedy and all the mayhem that's going on out there, that makes for good news. People get on there, then all of a sudden people are going to, they want to sell your product on your news channel. That's what it's all about, guys. We're being played as suckers. Just remember that. In the meantime, we have children that no longer have a mother. Sad news. Anyway, guys, sad day. Pops in the Jungle. I'll be out. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later.